Hello again. I just have to laugh because these videos never get any easier, but I just get to the point where I don't care. So today's video, I've had a few people ask me how to do eyeshadow on your eyes, and there is a myriad of ways. I've seen up to from 2 colors, using 2 colors, up to 4, just in different areas of your eye, but the general consensus is you use a darker color on your crease right here, a lighter color along your eyelid, and then like a highlight under your brow bone. You can get really complex with that, but I keep it simple. That's just kind of my thing. So I'm going to show you how I do it. Easy way to do it. So these are my favorite fall colors. They're the colors I had in the welcome video and the lip stain video. It's Gorgeous and Confident. Gorgeous, I know, looks like a scary orange color, but it's really not. It's more of a gold. And then Confident is the lighter shimmer brown. Daring's the darker shimmer brown. I just used the lighter. So I put, I usually already, oh, and we have children coming in. Go on out. Great. I usually use I usually do my eyes first. I usually get my lashes done, stuff like that. I do have some shimmer sometimes fall on my lashes. I just cover it up with some gel. I just am usually pretty messy when I put my lashes on, so it usually ends up getting up here, so I take a Q-tip and wipe it off, and then I would just be wiping off my eyeshadow. So if you're really good at your lashes and you're really careful, you can do your eyeshadow first and then your lashes second. I think that's generally what people do, but I'm a little bit different. So, this is usually when I do my eyeshadow. So I usually pour some into the lid, and then you can put it on dry or you can put it on wet. That's what I really like about these products too. I'm gonna grab some. So I usually mix it. Awesome. I usually mix it with the rose water, or you can put your brush under the sink. But if you get your brush wet, don't get your pigment wet, get your brush wet, and then mix it in with the pigment in the cap. It will make kind of like a pasty color, I don't know, pasty paint, and then you just paint it over your lids. So this is that gorgeous color I told you is not as scary orange as it looks. I put it all over my lid, just like that. Love my yellow color lighting them all, so you can't really tell very well, but you can see the shimmer. So both sides. If you wanted to do it just dry, you can. I feel like it holds it a little bit better when it's wet. And as previously stated, I use a primer when I put my makeup on. Primer is a girl's best friend. This will keep your makeup on really well. So I've already primed my face, I've already put my base on, I've already done my eyebrows, and then I usually contour just a little bit right there. And I've done an eyeliner. This eyeliner is precarious, if you're curious. So, done. That's just with a brush, goes over there. So, one color, usually it's the lighter color, goes there. Now, for the crease, I usually use a darker color, and you just want to use it to highlight your eyes. We have a crease brush that works really well. It's pointed in the middle so that it goes right up into your crease. I usually don't do the darker one wet. Usually. Sometimes I do. But I feel like sometimes it's too dark if I do it wet. So I usually use that one dry, and you just stick it right there in your crease, and like a windshield wiper, you go back and forth. In your crease right there, rub it back and forth. See? Now you can get really fancy if you want. Lots of people talk about making a little V at the end of your eye, kind of like bringing it down there into your lower lid too. I'm not that fancy. Oh yeah. Anyway. Some of you who do makeup a little bit more might be a little bit fancier than I am. So, really easy. Windshield wiper. Windshield wiper. Ta-da! And I usually use a lighter color for your brow. Highlighting your brow is really nice just because it's when you do the highlight and contour, We usually highlight right under your brow. It kind of lifts your eyes up. You highlight, and along your cheekbone, under your eyes, your T area. You don't need to do all that, but highlighting your brow bone is something I do like to do. And it's preference, really, if you want to use a shimmer or a matte under your eyebrow right here. I've seen both. I've heard both. I've heard people say never use shimmer under your brow. I've seen some people only use shimmer under their brow. Preference again. This is actually just going to be a matte. It's our lightest concealer, but you can also use, I think Innocent is a light matte color. Ooh, we have a lot of falling down. And I just highlight my brow like that on both sides. And I do, my goodness, shake it off before you put it on. I do it dry as well. Got some on my lashes. So that's kind of the gist of it. Now I usually do a little bit of touch up. I do like to bring the darker color out a little bit more. So bring it out, and then with like an extra brush, I used that white in here. You can kind of blend it so it's not so harsh. Not really, I mean, that's it. Really easy. We have a really cool liner brush that I'll sometimes take that darker color that I've done in my crease and I'll pull it down to come around here, but I've already got like a blue liner on underneath, so that might look kind of silly. But I usually kind of like put it in the corners just a little bit. It's gold. It's really easy. And I know it doesn't, I know it can seem overwhelming, but honestly it's just practice. And see, and then I usually take my gel and I just kind of like once over my lashes so that all that pigment that might have fallen down can go away. See? All done. You can do a bunch of different color combos. I really like browns, so I use like the golds and the browns. I also really like pinks and purples. So another favorite combo of mine is actually this Heartbroken, which looks red,